This video will show you how to replace the front door lock switch on a Ford Transit-250. This will be mounted to your front door panel. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. To gain access, we need to remove our inside door panel. Let's start inside of the grab handle. Now as you look deep inside this area, you're going to find you have a plastic trap door. I'm just using a small angled pick so I can break this free. I have it dislodged. Just a quick inspection of that. We want to make sure it is reusable. This looks good. Now below that, we have a 7mm headed mounting bolt. Go ahead and remove that as well. There's our mounting bolt. Now that we have this bolt out of here, let's make our way all the way up to the upper corner on the door panel. We have a plastic trap door here. Just use our small pick. We can pull that out of place. Quick inspection here. 7mm mounting bolt. Go ahead and remove that. There's our mounting bolt. So now we're moving towards the other upper corner of the door panel. We have another door here and another 7mm mounting bolt located just behind it. So now we're moving in towards where our inside door handle is. Looking deep in here, you should find that you have another plastic cover. Ours is missing. Just go ahead and pry it out of place. Behind that, you're going to find a T20 torque screw. Let's remove it. Let's move from that inside door handle. We're coming down the door panel now. Now tucked inside the lower pocket area, we have another plastic cover. We'll pull this out of place. That exposes a second T20 torque screw. We can remove that. Let's make our way all the way down to the bottom of the door panel next. As we make our way to the bottom of the door panel, you're going to find that you have two 7mm mounting bolts. Let's remove the pair. Now we can start dislodging that door panel itself. It will pry away. When we do, we need to make sure we lift it up and over our door lock knob. To start separating the panel from the door itself, I'm using a plastic trim tool so I do not scratch the paint of my vehicle. We'll just make our way in between and gently pry it apart. Now let's start lifting this up. There we are. Let's have a look along the back side of the door panel next. So as we look along the back side of the panel here, you can tell that we do have a cable and some wiring harnesses. Let's start with our inside door handle cable. As far as this cable is concerned, I'm using a small pocket screwdriver as a small prying device. I'm trying to make my way in the groove closest to where the cable goes into the handle. We'll gently pry this apart. Here we are. That just slides right out of position, just as it did. A quick inspection of the cable to confirm it's not damaged in any way. This looks good. Let's continue on with our electrical connectors. So we'll start with the window switch here. We have two electrical connectors. The black one has a locking tab right here where my thumb is pressing. Just squeeze that in, pull it out of place. A quick inspection for corrosion. If you see any, it needs to be taken care of. Let's move along to our next connector. This one has a locking tab on the opposite side. It's a little bit difficult to see. Once I have it pulled out, I'll show you. That's that right there. No corrosion. Last electrical connector. Let's make our way all the way down here next. We have one more connector. Squeeze in on the locking tab, pull that out of place. Now that we have the door panel off, let's have a look along the back side here. Remember we have the inside door handle. This is where the door lock switch would be. Now the door lock switch will have two locking tabs, one up top, one just below. Just gently press in on the locking tab. You can see it's starting to fall out of place. Now I'm holding pressure. I'm going to go ahead and press on the other locking tab, and that should slide through the far side. Now I'm just going to spin this panel around so you can have a quick look. Typically you can just pull it straight out towards the outboard side. Okay. There it is, friend. Now prior to installing our lock switch, let's just make sure we clean the mounting point. For this I'm just using a clean rag, no detergents. I don't want to cause any damage. Let's make sure we have our switch in the proper orientation. We'll line it up with the inside door handle and the door panel and press it in. Listen for an audible click. Now from the inboard side, I'm going to attempt to push this through. It should not fall out of place. Let's get our door panel in place. Of course, we do have 3 electrical connectors that we're going to start with. We'll start with the lock switch down along the bottom area here. Line it up, press it in, listen for an audible click. Let's move along to the next 2. That small connector in there, large connector next. Double check each one of those wiring connectors to make sure they're properly secured. We'll continue on with our inside door handle cable next. For this cable, we're just going to carefully roll this into position. I'm starting with the outer tip. We'll press it towards the inside door handle and then roll it in. Press it in, make sure that's secured in place so that does not fall off while we're driving down the road. Now as we bring the door panel close to being in position, looking at the panel itself, you're going to find that you have several push tabs that will have to fit into their corresponding areas on the door itself. Now as we bring the panel over close to being in position, we have to make sure we have our door lock rod in the proper positioning as well. That will fit through the upper port on the door panel. Just going to carefully reach in, we'll line this up. Let's start resting this down. We'll align all of our locking tabs and press the panel towards the door itself. Just need to make sure we're properly aligned. Now once you feel as though you have it properly aligned, let's go ahead and tap this in. Now we can install our mounting hardware. Most of our bolts are a 7mm headed mounting bolt. We do have 2 that are Torx. I'll let you know when those get in place. For now, let's stick with the 7mm here. We have our protective cover. We'll make sure we have it in the proper orientation. Press it in. An audible click, and it's secure. We're making our way towards the grab handle. We have a 7mm bolt deep inside this area. Let's reach down, start it in. Try it on a magnet. Let's protect the area with its plastic panel. We'll make sure we have it in the proper orientation. Line it up, press it in. Let's install the 7mm mounting bolt over in the far corner here. Once again, just go ahead and start it in and snug it up. Protective panel, proper orientation, line it up, press it in. Now as we make our way towards the inside handle, we're switching to using our T20 Torx to install the mounting bolt here. If you have the protective cover, install that. Ours was missing, so let's continue on down the door panel. Now down in the lower pocket area, we have another T20 Torx screw. Sure that's tight. Let's install our plastic cover. Line it up, it's in the right orientation. All the way down at the bottom we have 2 7mm mounting bolts. Okay, we've got the door panel back in position. The next thing we have to do is test the functionality of the inside door handle. We did dislodge that cable from the back side. For this, prior to closing the door, I'm using a 1/4 inch extension. I'm using this as the striker, which would be attached to the body of the vehicle. If I shut the door, it would press into the latch. Now I'm pulling on this. I'm applying inward pressure, and I'll pull on the inside door handle. We should find that it releases. Let's try it one more time. I'm holding pressure, and it releases as it should. Okay, friend, we finished the installation of our vehicle's door lock switch. Now the next thing you want to do is go ahead and test the functionality. Aside from that, thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.